Let's be honest for a second. Most men are taught that if you want a woman, you go after her. You text first. You double text. You try harder. You prove yourself. But here's the problem. The more you chase, the less you're respected. And you've probably seen it happen. You give more attention, she pulls back. You try harder, she becomes less interested. So what's going on? Is it a game? Is it manipulation? No, it's psychology. Because high-value men don't move like that. They don't chase. They don't beg for attention. They don't try to convince anyone to like them. And it's not because they don't care. It's because they understand something most men don't. If you want to understand how attraction really works, subscribe now. This is the kind of insight that changes how you move. Let's break this down simply. Chasing puts you in a reactive position. You're not leading, you're responding. You're waiting for replies. You're adjusting your behavior. You're trying to keep her attention. And the moment you do that, you lose leverage. Because now, she's the one in control. High-value men avoid this completely. Not by acting cold, but by having something more important going on. They have direction, work, goals, focus. Their life doesn't revolve around one person. So when they show interest, it's intentional. Not constant, not desperate, not forced. And that's what makes it different. Here's another thing most men don't realize. Chasing often comes from scarcity. You feel like, this is my only chance. I don't want to lose her. I have to make this work. So you overinvest early. You give too much attention, too much time, too much energy, before anything is even built. And that creates imbalance. Because now you're giving more than you're receiving. High-value men don't do that. They observe first. They watch behavior, consistency, effort, and then they decide how much to invest. Not the other way around. Let's talk about attraction for a second. Attraction isn't built through chasing. It's built through perception. How you carry yourself. How you manage your time. What you tolerate and what you don't. When you chase too much, you send one message. I need this. And neediness kills attraction. Not because something is wrong with wanting someone, but because it shows lack of control. High-value men don't operate from need. They operate from choice. They don't think, I hope she likes me. They think, does she meet my standards? That shift alone changes everything. Now here's where most men get it wrong. They hear don't chase and think it means act distant. Don't care. Play games. That's not it. High-value men don't chase, but they also don't hide interest. If they like you, you'll know. But they won't overdo it. They won't force conversations. They won't chase attention. They won't try to prove themselves. They give space for things to develop naturally. And if it doesn't, they move on. No drama. No overthinking. No chasing. And here's the part most people don't talk about. Walking away is power. Not because you're trying to make someone react, but because you're not willing to stay where you're not valued. High-value men understand this clearly. They don't fight for attention. They don't compete for validation. They don't try to win someone over. Because the moment you have to convince someone, you've already lost position. Think about it like this. If someone is genuinely interested, you won't have to chase them. There will be effort on both sides. Conversations will flow. Plans will happen. Energy will be matched. If that's not happening, chasing won't fix it. It will only lower your value. So instead of asking, How do I get her attention? Start asking, is this even worth my attention? That's how high-value men think. At the end of the day, chasing is about seeking validation, but positioning is about creating options. And high-value men always choose positioning. If you want more content like this, real psychology, no fluff, hit subscribe. Because once you understand this, you stop chasing and start moving with purpose.